feeding them berries for now. Eating berries myself. Wow, there is just a lot of blood in here that I'll try to tidy up. Feeding them raw food. Alright, so let's see about the slaver buying the rest of my slaves. Because I'll buy like herbal medicine or stuff off them if I can sell my slaves to them. They're not even showing up. I don't know why they're not even showing up. If any of you watching has any idea of why... Oh, there's Sierra. Oh, so they're incapable of walking, I think, because they got beat up. That's why. That's just an insane amount of rubble there. So I hope Salamander becomes capable of walking soon so I can sell Salamander. Salamander is not one I intend to keep. And there we go. Perfect. I can now sell Salamander. Not for very much. But that does mean I need to buy some stuff off of them. So I'll buy some herbal medicine to balance the books. Oh, and I can rescue one of their people that they have decided to knock out. Did they kill each other? No, this is one of my enemies. For a moment I thought there was a social argument where one murdered the other one. That would have been funny. Alright, so Ramanan here is on edge. I'm going to allow him to do social drugs again, which he will probably immediately partake in, as he is a pothead. In fact, I will order him to do it. Griffith's here. You really need to get cooking. So what I'll do is I think I will... Oh, that's absolutely not what I meant to do. I will create a little stockpile here. That is, or maybe here, that is separate, that allows for corn, so he doesn't have to travel so far. Eventually I'll work out a better system, but... So I'm going to say this is critical for corn. This is important for corn. And this is just preferred. And I believe that I set this only to corn. Let me double check, because I kind of did that quickly. Yep. So now if I haul all this stuff away, as you can see, this will work. So I think what I'm going to do here is put Gwen back on full-time research to get that electric cremator going, because I've just got too many bodies. I've got just a mountain of corpses to deal with here, and I really need to resolve it in a functional way. Alright, so this at least will allow me to cook a little bit faster. Gwen, I will have clean up all this blood, because it slows down research. Check my research rate, and it's back up to full. I still, however, need a body part for her. Alright, you're about to break, because we sold a bunch of prisoners. He's in a hideous environment. I don't have bionic part. He's not too happy with me at the moment. Everyone's mood is pretty bad, in fact. No one's exempt from the bad moods at the moment. Something I have to keep in mind. Alright, so I have a bunch of extra beds I can remove. This prisoner is 99%, so it's gonna be a long road to try to recruit her, but worth it. At the very least, it gets Davy's social skill up. And I have a 1/40th% chance to recruit them every time I try. And again, I forgot to unrestrict my animals, so another miscarry, because I neglect my pets. So I hear a lot of repair and stuff going on down here. And I have a lot of animals wandering around my base now. Soon some of them will have to go to slaughter. I forgot to haul this assault rifle in. I'm going to pull that in now. And I'll pull in the frag grenades as well. Oh, and I have a manhunter pack. Because the game loves me. Okay, well, I can deal with that. I will, however, order my people to manually repair some of these turrets now. Even though their moods are terrible, because some of those better turrets I really want taken care of. Let's see. Chris, where are you wandering? You're wandering indoors. I really hope you stay there. All of my animals... Oh, this is going to be a click fest. I'm going to try to save as many of my chicks from being murdered. So, I'm going to send them all indoors. Now, of course, the problem is Chris is wandering out there. I'm going to send my gunners out with weapons that are better suited for wargs. Sniper rifles aren't great for anti-warg. Chris here might get incapacitated or die, but I can't really help that. They're just being stupid and wandering in hell. Alright, so some of my hens aren't... Oh, Chris is no longer in a psychotic state. That's good. So I'm going to bring these two up top. Losing some chicks here, but I thought that could happen. I thought that would happen, in fact. Not a possibility, but an almost certainty. I would like to save him, as he's only lost some fingers, but I have a lot more wargs to deal with here. But my shooters are actually making pretty good progress. Downing wargs right and left. Gwen, how about you go rescue? And I don't even have a spot for you to rescue. Alright, Ramanan, you're losing your bed. Gwen, go rescue. Now, there's certainly a lot of wargs out here that I'm going to try to lure to my kill box of corpses. And it worked. My kill box doing its thing, living up to its name, murdering wargs a dozen. And the beauty of this is I can poke my head out anywhere, take some shots, and flee right back into the safety of this kill box. Causing these wargs to constantly move around. Alright, so now I got a lot of them down. Yeah, I'd rather keep the chicks. I've been feeding them. Alright, so luring the last of the wargs in. I think there's just one left, two left. Alright. Numbers are getting down. Yes, I could rescue some of these manhunters. Once they're downed, they are no longer manhunters. But I already have 2 dogs, and maybe I'll look at these and try to find the one that's not permanently maimed in any way and tame it. But I think it's time for Davies. I fast-forwarded time a little fast there. Time for Davies to get out of there. These turrets, of course, will kick in just a moment and annihilate the warg chasing me. There we go. Alright, so let's try to find, of all of the ones that are wounded, find one that is helpable. So this one can be rescued. I think that's probably the only one. And I have a pirate merchant coming, so that's cool. Alright, so before I forget, fixing this. So Davies, rescue that warg. Without medicine. And maybe I'm wrong, there could be some others, but let's see. So, old gunshot, no thank you. You're bleeding out a little fast. You're bleeding out really fast. You have a eye injury. You are bleeding out immediately. There's no help there. And I think the one up here is a brain injury. So yeah, I really only have 1 viable warg. The rest are bleeding out a little too quickly. Oh, what about you? You are dead in literally, I've never seen, look at that. Look at where I paused. Death in 0.01 hours. There's no help there. And I think the rest of these are dead. Oh no, some are unconscious. So let's check them out as well. You are not bleeding too quickly. You are missing an eye. You are possibly rescuable. So I'm going to try to rescue this one too. Oh, but not with medicine. I don't know if Davies can patch this warg up in time for it to not bleed out. We'll see. Yep, looks like it's successful. Alright, so the first warg is saved, and the second warg is getting there. Another thing, I guess I'll send Gwen to do it because Davies is in such a sour mood, is this pirate vendor. Let's see what I can buy off him. I'll sell my grenades, sell the beat up shirt, but they don't really have anything. They're not slavers, they're just pirates. So they just really have drugs, it looks like. But given that I have so many bad moods of all my colonists, I will buy some beer. Beer for everyone. Because I have a lot, although it only says I have 3,600 silver, I have a lot more than that. I just haven't hauled it into place because I've been so busy. And then, of course, I run into the problem of I've got so many more bodies and kind of nowhere to put them. Oh, but that helps. So now I have electric cremation. I have a lot more hens, so I think I'm going to keep hen 1, hen 2, but get rid of 3, 5, 6, and wherever 4 is. Did 4 die? I don't know if 4 died. I don't see 4. Just because I don't need the meat, but I certainly don't need more chicks. Man, there's a lot of rotten corpses around here too that I have to fix. How's my power doing? My power is actually, I'm generating power. So I'm gonna leave the turrets on just in case these wargs turn on me when I'm taming them. That way I'll have a way to deal with them if they try to murder me. But all of my colonists are in a pretty foul mood. Oh, one thing I could do is once Finch is out of this bed, I could give Gwen the Scyther Blade hand. Now I have a Scyther Blade. But I could also, and I might as well just go ahead and do it. I will call... Oh, does this I didn't even check if this pirate merchant... No, they don't have anything. Alright, so I will call a trade caravan for a exotic goods trader to come, and maybe they'll sell me a bionic arm. I actually need 2 bionic arms. No, so a cryo casket can only hold one thing at a time, but a transport pod could hypothetically hold multiples. So I got a bulk goods trader ship passing by. So I will call them, see what they have. I might sell a lot of my chicks to them. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Just because the whole map is slowing down. I don't need that. Oh, they're selling human meat. So these are upstanding vendors for sure. Very upstanding. I think I'm going to sell all the leather I currently have because God knows there's a lot of potential leather left in my base. I will sell the wood that I have. Let's see. They don't have any bionic parts, but I think I'm going to buy... No, they don't have any... They don't have a lot of stuff that I want, unfortunately. But at least this yields me a little bit more money, I suppose. So I'll just go with it. Alright, so one thing I'm going to do is prioritize construction right now, because I have a lot of constructing to do. No, I don't need that alpaca wool. I have a lot of constructing to do, and I want to get it done quickly. And I'm just going to cancel this mining zone for now. I have too many projects, too many things going on. Where are you even attacking to? Oh, tricked you. I am the chicks trader. Alright, I have some decent amount of meals now. I'm gonna get everyone back on constructing, because what I really want is I want this cremator, and I want this area built as well. And I could prioritize it, but they're all working pretty hard. But I might need some more granite for these constructions. I'm going to queue that up. Ramanin, you are in a bad mood. You're getting rebuffed by everyone. Innocent prisoner died. No, they didn't. Shut up. You're crazy.